How's it going, everyone? Hey, thank you so much for joining us today. We've been looking in the book of Psalms, and we're going to continue today in Psalm chapter 40, one verse for you today, verse 16. This is what David writes: that may all who search for you be filled with joy and gladness in you. May those who love your salvation repeatedly shout, "The Lord is great." I love that it says, for those who search for you. Have you ever lost something or misplaced something? I say often that I don't lose things, but I misplace things. But I misplace my keys and my wallet all the time. I don't like things in my pockets. Even right now, I just took all these things out of my pockets. I don't like keys and wallet in my pockets, so I put them down. I leave a room, I get distracted, I come back, and I'm like, where did I put my stuff? In fact, it's so bad that Pastor Terry Olivier, who you guys heard from yesterday, he got me one of those trackers for my keys, and he gave me that for a Christmas gift, and I misplaced the tracker. I'm constantly misplacing things and losing things, but I love how David writes, search for the Lord. The word search here means this. It means to long after with great desire. I wonder how many times in our lives we search for things that really don't have any value. In fact, I want you to ask yourself this question right now. What am I searching for? Another way of asking is, what am I living for? What wakes me up? What inspires me? What gets me going throughout my day? What motivates me? And I've found in life that sometimes I can search after good things, but they're not God things. And in so doing, when you finally obtain what it is you feel like you need so much, you find that there's not exactly what you wanted after all. It doesn't supply contentment. It doesn't supply joy and satisfaction. And again, it might not even be a bad thing, but something that's not necessarily a God thing. But the psalmist is telling us this in Psalm 40. If you search after God, the words he uses, he says, you will be filled with joy and gladness, that those things will be in you. This is what I've discovered. When you go after Jesus, intentionally, deliberately, and consistently, not that you got everything under control perfectly at all times, but when you have in your mind, I am pursuing Christ, you will find joy that is unmatched in any other place or scenario or situation. God has exactly what we need. You know, I have wasted so much of my life and moments of my life searching for something that could not fill me. But when we discover that God is the source of all joy, of all gladness, and we find those things, just like the psalmist says, it will cause us to shout repeatedly, the Lord is great. When I find something I've misplaced, this is just me, my personality. When I find my keys and I haven't been able to find them for a day, and I finally found them, I've been borrowing my wife's keys, I get so excited because I found something that's valuable to me. And I tell everybody, guess what I found? I found my keys. You know what? When we find exactly what God has in his hands for us, and we're searching after his face, but when you find his face, he gives you what's in his hands, you will shout continually, the Lord is great. Hey, I hope you enjoyed this today. If this is something that impacted you, encouraged you, if you know someone who, hey, they're maybe searching for some things and they need to search after the things that God has for them, share this link with someone. Comment below. And we can't wait to see you back tomorrow as we wrap things up for the week on Friday. God bless you.